Hello, welcome to race number 7 here in the night race of Monaco. Without further ado, let's get it started. So this is my qualifying one timing. So I finished in ninth place with a 1:11.8, and this is my Q2 timing. Finished in sixth with a 1:11.0. So improvement of zero point 0.8. So now coming into the start of the fastest lap in qualifying three. So here is the one and only DRS zone in the start and finish line. So in this straight here, you break into third gear, taking as much curb as you can see just now there. Don't validate it, of course. Then now going uphill, then you come to this braking zone, break into fourth gear, going into this corner, then breaking into third gear here. It's really easy to touch the wall, so you need to be really careful here. Breaking into second gear, one of the more tougher zones to break in. Now you come to the casino area, so this is the first gear corner. You really need to go in first gear and really be careful not to crash into the wall by accident. So in these corners as well, going from second to third gear. Now coming into the tunnel section. So here is flat out. There is no DRS here, so you need to be careful. So then breaking into second gear here as well, trying to abuse the curves, let's call it like this, and going up the gears. It's a really fast left-hander in fifth gear, going there, and here in this complex of corners it's easy to throw the car away, so you need to be careful here as well, taking a lot of curve as you can see here. Now breaking into second and even first gear sometimes to get more rotation. You manage to do in the second gear, then here coming up the line, switching on your DRS and trying to complete the lap, and this lap was a 1:10.6. The guy in fourth position had a penalty, a 5 position penalty, so I was promoted to fifth position. So race strategy, soft to mediums, and 1.5 lap worth of extra fuel. So now starting the race itself, so 3, 4, 5 lights, and away we go. So here I had a relatively okay start, I would say. A little bit of wheel spin as you can see. Here I brake a little bit earlier and try my best to turn in. I had some slight incidences with the Red Bull as you can see there, but all was still well. No damage at the moment. So going up this corner here, I saw the Red Bull was coming inside of me, but yeah, I tried to give him space. In fact, I did give him space, but he turned into me. I would say he turned into me, and because of this I had a really bad understeer because the wings was damaged, and then the virtual safety car came in. So here, yeah, the damage was already done. I went all the way up to fifth position as you can see, but yeah, I knew that I had to go into the pits. Not ideal. I will complain this to the race stewards, but yeah, nothing else I can do from here. So I basically had to go into the pits to repair my damage. So here BSC is over, coming back into speed, but you can see that I have a lot of understeer here. I couldn't even turn in the second part of that turn after the tunnel. Here as well, you can see I banged even the wall because I just didn't have drive here, and I lost 2 more positions here. So luckily that is the 2 positions less that I lost. So here then coming into the final corner, I'm really taking it slow so that I can turn in properly. So you can see a lot of understeer. I really cannot even turn the car, and here I had to choose quite quickly what tires I wanted because my pit stop is, or my pit box I should say, is right in the front of the pit entry. So I had to make my decision fast. You can still make your decisions of tires as you enter the pits, so that is still okay, but I need to make a decision fast. And so here I come out back in 14th at the moment. So now start of lap 5. As you can see, I just came out of the pits because I had another wall incident, let's call it like this. Then yeah, I'm in 14th position at the moment. This was my, I would say, the best part of my race stint because the mediums was really good, a really good tire for this track, and it really could even handle the loads that I could say. The hard was really not good tire, and that is why I basically had a moment before that I had to come into the pits. So now skipping to lap 24. So this would, or lap 25 I should say, this would be my fastest lap that I had. So I will take you through this whole lap in itself to show what was my fastest lap that I had here. So basically a few things to mention as well. As you can see, the tires are in soft. That is because again I had another incident that I needed to go into the pits. So basically I just banged the wall somewhere and I had to go in, and that's why I have softs now. So all in all I had 7 pit stops to change my wings. I know it's quite high, but this is Monaco after all, and obviously I have only myself to blame for my own crashings. Obviously there was nothing that other people did other than the first lap incident but otherwise, yeah. So here I'm still doing at least I did a purple sector in sector 1, so a really good lap, I would say, in soft. But yeah, the soft was always going to be good as well here, because it gives you just so much more grip and so much more confidence to attack the corners without having problems of running into the walls or something like this. So a green second sector. So coming into the final part of the lap, you can see I would make a 1:12.1, where at that time was the fastest lap. So a few incidences later, a few safety cars later. So now we come into the final lap for me. As I am 2 laps down after all of my problems, so that is why it's my last lap, but it's already the last lap for the race leader. So a few things to take away from the race, as always, as I do, I had a 6 second time penalty. That means I had at least more than 6 incidences that I cut track or something like this. That is not good, obviously. In this track as well, Monaco, I think it's not really a favorite track for anyone in terms of racing, because of just how tight it is. And you can see as well, I'm going to finish seventh, but you can see I'm finished seventh out of seven. So I finished exactly last, I would say, in a way. So that is not good. I want to be a little bit closer next time, of course, but yeah, at least I finished the race, so that is one of the positives. My setup was really good in a way that it was not too much oversteering. I think a lot of people's setup was quite oversteery, but yeah, I managed to at least finish the race, so that was really good on my side. But otherwise, a race to forget, I would say, going to the pits too many times. But yeah, finished in seventh, so at least something. I get a lot of points because of this. That is good, of course. So that's it from Monaco. So finished in seventh position, as you can see, with a lot of penalties. But yeah, but I'm the last finisher out of the 7 other drivers. So there was 15 drivers. So basically 8 others of them crashed. So hope to see you guys in the next video.